my god, guys, we're back for another beer review. It's getting crazy. There's a dog barking down there. Alright. We have something new. Just came in 6-packs a couple weeks ago, I guess it showed up. This is the second in Rickard's new sort of Brewers Edition series that they've been doing. Their Red series, they're calling it. Very creative, by the way. This is their Red Session Lager. 4% alcohol by volume. It says on here, and you know, holy fuck, dude. They're doing a lot of construction out back that way. They're, I think they're putting in a new subdivision, and I think like a storage locker place or something like that. I heard. You hear all kinds of rumors. So who knows? Pretty soon we might have like Storage Wars Greenwood here or some bullshit. That would be fun. But anyway, back to the beer. That's what you came to listen about, right? You didn't come to listen to me talk about how lame my shit little town is. So Red Session Lager, they use Munich malt in this, so that's interesting right there. So you sort of expect maybe a richer, more robust kind of flavor profile right away. And it's a light beer, of course, 4%. And they say they have a unique blend of hops. So they don't tell you what hops. I wish they would. Who knows? But they are going for that sort of session lager trend, but they're going on the darker side of things. So, unlike a lot of the ones you find, which are either India Session Lagers or India Session Ales, which are generally very light in the body, so they generally have no malt at all, and just have a shitload of hops. Here they're going for something that's darker, might have a bit more body and robust malt taste. And it sounds like they're also going to load some hops in there as well for you to still taste. So I'm actually kind of excited. This almost sounds like it might be like a lager version of like a British Mild to some degree. Same sort of idea. Give you a robust flavor with a lighter beer. But we'll see. We'll get our hopes up. It is Rickard's after all, so although that Rickard's IPA is pretty fabulous, even though it's not really an IPA. It's more just a hoppy red ale, but it is a fabulous macro brew presented as a pseudo-craft brew. So, yeah. So here we go, looking at it. She, very deep ruby red. Mahogany, ruby red with the highlights. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Very dark. Nice. Nice head going there as well. Seems to be sticking around. Yeah. Right to aroma. Okay. So I assume Munich malt is what they use in their regular Rickards as well, because this smells essentially like regular Rickards, but it doesn't smell fake, if you get my drift. It doesn't have that typical kind of Rickards smell. It's definitely stronger than regular Rickards. And I think the hops are different here. At least slightly different. Getting a lot of sweet malt right off the nose. Caramelly. Yeah, it smells good. Very good. It smells better than regular Rickards, that's for sure. So we'll go right to the taste. Cheers. That is pretty good. The Munich malt really does come out. I wouldn't say it's a thick-bodied beer. Of course, it's a lager, and the body is fairly lean. Upper light-bodied, I'd probably put it around there. But still, generally a little bit thicker than you expect for a lager, and a session lager, light lager at that. Really, it's just a light lager. Session is a buzzword. Let's face it, it's kind of a buzzword at this point. So you get a lot of this Munich malt up front. It's bordering on molasses sort of taste. Very deep, nutty caramel sort of taste. Close to molasses in a little ways. Fairly sweet and rich. Not overly sweet, not cloying or anything like that. Very nice. The hops, you are getting the hops. Earthy, metallic, slightly. Kind of spicy. I'm thinking they might use some sort of European hop strains here. I wish I knew what. But yeah, and it finishes very dry. Very nice. It's not overly aggressive. It's very balanced out well with the malt. That's an excellent beer. This is how Rickard's Red should taste, essentially. I mean, when you think about it, Rickard's Red, they sort of claim it was an ale. On and off, they sort of claim it's an ale, and it probably is still brewed as an ale. But it's one of those ones like Alexander Keith's or something like that, where even though it might still be brewed as an ale, it generally comes off as a lager of some sort. This is far superior to Rickard's Red. Drinkability is fairly high, but at the same time, it's one you can sit back and enjoy. You don't have to slug it down. I think I like this even better than their IPA that they came out with, the Red IPA. This is very, very nice. This is essentially a hoppier Vienna lager to some extent. Or if the alcohol was a bit higher, I would dare say like a hoppy Marzen. Like a Marzen with some kick to it instead of just being dead shit boring. This is really good. This is really, really good. Can't believe I'm saying that in 2016 about a product from Molson and Rickard's. But here we are. So I'm going to give that... You know what? That's going to get a 4 out of 5. That's an excellent beer. This is a great go-to lager with a bit more something going on for it. It's not just your boring, generic, watery, shitty macro lager. It's close interpretation, close in style to some of the more sort of robust kind of European lagers you can find flavor-wise without having the big alcohol. So hey, Rickard's, they have a winner here. I hope they make more. Hope they keep making it because I will buy more. It's good. It's that good. Rickard Session Lager, 4 out of 5. There you go. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again at some point.